So my girlfriend Zoe bought me a Kindle for Christmas, and I've always been somebody that loves reading, but equally I found it incredibly difficult to sustain reading. Like the only time I find it easy is when I've got nothing to do, which is when I'm on holiday. But other than that, as soon as I get back home, even if I'm midway through a book, I find it so hard to carry on reading. And I've only had this Kindle for, what, like a month now? And I'm absolutely loving it. Like, I just carry it everywhere with me, even to the point where at the moment I'm reading 2 books at once. I'm enjoying it that much. And there's just something that I wanted to touch on at the beginning of this video, because I've been thinking about it a lot recently, and I suppose it's a little bit fitting with the kinds of books that I read. The 2 that I'm reading at the moment are Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty and The Defining Decade 20, Why Your 20s Matter and How to Make the Most Out of Them by Meg Jay. I'm very into the like thought-provoking well-being books, if you didn't already know. But yeah, the one thing that I keep on thinking about at the moment, and it keeps on popping up across my life in general, is everybody in your life, everybody you know or don't know, just everybody is completely winging it. And it's so hard to remember that day to day, whether that's your parents, particularly when you're younger. If you're a teenager and you're watching this, your parents are like all knowing. They know all the answers to everything. They are like your security, but they're winging it. Whether that's your boss, whether that's somebody that you look up to. Nala's seen another dog. No, you wait here. No, Nala, do you want a treat? Shit. 1 minute. I don't even mean it in like a deep way. I just mean as in like, nobody even knows what's gonna happen tomorrow. Literally nobody knows at all in their life what is guaranteed to happen tomorrow. Like, you can only do your best with the information that you've got, and everybody's got different information. Everybody's got a different perspective on information and a different version because they've experienced different things. And I feel like the more that you see that and you realize that, the less pressure you put on yourself every day. And nobody needs extra pressure on themselves. That is one thing you do not need. Right, we've just got in the car now, heading over to a local garden centre to go meet Joe and Diane to do a spot of houseplant purchasing, as you do on a lovely Saturday. Ottie is wearing the cutest outfit today you've ever seen. I dressed her this morning. I'll show you it in a second. Although actually I'll show you it fully when we get home, because she's missing her jacket because it wasn't the most weather appropriate. So we've had to take off her little overshirt.
Shacket.
Her little shacket. I've just remembered something that Poppy told me the other day, and I haven't checked up on, so it could be true. Poppy saw me wearing this hat, which I bought online the other day from End Clothing. Great clothing website that I purchased from a ton. She said she thinks that the hat is from High School Musical. I don't think it is, and I hope it's not, but I could have for the last week or so, and today as well, be walking around with High School Musical merch on. Isn't exactly the look I'm going for. So if anyone knows in the comments, let me know, please let me know what hat I'm wearing. Hopefully it's not High School Musical. Either way, I don't really care, but hopefully it's not.
I actually can't walk. Oh my god, my legs have never felt like this, ever.
Have a cheeky little squat. Go on, go for one squat. Joe and I worked our legs out together yesterday.
Goblin squat.
Yeah, goblet squat.
Stuck. Oh my god.
I sat on the toilet, we trained with our mate Harry. I sat on the toilet this morning. I just DM'd Harry going, I've sat on the toilet. I don't think I can get back up.
Yeah.
It is
honestly
bad.
I've just had my booster.
Oh yeah, so you're like, double.
Day after my booster, and I've not had Pfizer. I'm feeling a little bit
ropey.
Like my you know how my legs feel? My whole body feels like that. It's like this.
No, I've been drawing.
Yeah. Huh?
You've been painting on your jeans.
I'm an artist.
This is when you know you're getting older. When you start looking at things like this and think, oh, that would look lovely in the garden. Diane's taken older to the extreme. She turned about 85. Yeah, that's so nice. Yeah. The wood with the green panels as well. In a couple of years when my veg patches are even bigger, this is what I'll get put in the garden. This is so sick. I feel like you could literally be fully sustainable living on your own fruit and veg if you had something like that.
Not much movability in here, you can't move much.
But you could probably grow, like imagine how much fruit and like veggies your mum would be able to grow in that.
Yeah.
Mum's already like, got one.
You need like a little...
Yeah, she does. She has a lovely one.
Hang your tools on though. The potting tools. Little hooks underneath here so you can hang your trowels, do you know what I mean? Look, do you know what I like about it? It's the lights here. So at night it would look all nice and lit up.
Yeah, this is just as big as a flat.
Yeah, that's like a studio apartment, that.
Has it got a toilet in there as well?
It's actually bigger than
I like how we're all shopping like really seriously for these, yet none of us are looking for
locked.
A wooden, and none of us need a wooden cabin, but we're like, oh, this one's actually very nice. This is the one. The pool table with the TV, and then the outside hot tub.
So then, you know our garden?
Yeah, I'm buying the dogs. You know how you wanted the dogs though?
Yeah.
On more of a practical note, and something that we do actually need and we've been looking for a while, is a big outside storage box. And I think this might be the one. You know, we've got the big pop-up like summer pool. At the moment we don't have a good storage solution for it, so it's just like folded up, and obviously I've jet washed it down and everything, but it's just on the side.
There it is. I was like, there must be like a press to open.
We need a good storage solution for it. And I think that's going to be the one.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Frosted chocolate fudge Pop-Tart sound very good.
I've been getting into so much more of like I was going to say morning routine, but not even morning routine, like full life routine. Obviously heavily influenced by having a daughter, because you're kind of forced into routine by having a little one. And routine has always been something that I've purposely put off. Working for myself especially, over the last, 10 years, over the last 6-7 months, my life has been so much more structured and has so much more planning and organisation in advance. I've always thought for the last 10 years or so that the freedom I had and that having no planning in my day enabled me to do so much more and whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, when the reality is, looking back on it, I think I managed to get less done because of that, because nothing was organised. We ended up doing quite a lot of food shopping in the garden centre. They've got like a lovely little, what would you call it, like a little deli section?
It's like a little food hall.
Little food court, food hall. Going back to what I was just saying, my average daily routine is so much more structured now, and it's so bloody nice. So if you're somebody like me that puts off planning things, puts off structure, from my experience, putting more of that in place has actually made me more free. I've got more free time now, which sounds crazy, but because there's more structure, I know exactly when I'm doing things, and therefore when I'm not doing things, and I actually have more free time now to spend with my family than I did previously, which I never expected. Let me show you Ottie's little outfit she's been wearing today.
That you picked out for her.
You want to say hello? You want to show everyone your outfit?
Oh, she's got her like where her hat was on.
You've got a little hat mark on your head. Right, are you ready?
Yeah.
No, I was talking to her.
Oh.
There we
Lovely.
go. Look at you, hey.
Check out the fit.
Boop.
Oh.
You gonna say hi?
A little shacket, a little borg, dungarees with a little pocket.
You just look so cute, don't you?
Are you happy? She's looking at all the things we bought, like, is any of this for me? Nope. Not yet.
She's literally just woken up now. So you're still a little bit sleepy, aren't you, hey? You want some of that food? Not yet, mate. Should we make a coffee together, hey? First we need to get our little scales. Then we've got our beans. These are the coffee beans.
There's no way you can do this with one hand.
Yeah? Mm-mm. Have a little smell. Don't touch them. Should we weigh out the right grams?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
No, less. No.
Oh. Now we pour these in a little grinder. You ready? Do you want to help me? Wow. And we pop that under here. You ready? Now it's all ground up. Three, two. Wow. There we go. I don't know if I mentioned it in my last video, but Zoe got me a coffee subscription, like a coffee bean subscription for Christmas. And I have to say, the beans that I just got sent to me for this month's subscription, I cut off the front of the packet so that I could put it in my little bean storage. But this blend is called Solidarity and it's chocolate, caramel and tangerine. And this is, I'm not even joking, the most delicious coffee I have ever had. Chocolate, caramel and tangerine. Who would have known it would have been so good? We've got all the snacks and our Saturday has turned into like a typical Sunday. We've just put the film Soul on, which we've both seen before, but it is just such a feel-good film. If you haven't seen it, it's a Disney. And it is like, how do you describe it? It's one of those films where kids would love it. Equally, adults will understand like another level of it, like the meaning behind it is so cute. Zoe and Naughty are currently watching old school Teletubbies.
So what you need to do is
Episodes from literally when we were younger.
Who's that? It's Pooh! Tubby custard!
Did you ever make tubby custard growing up?
Tubby custard!
We used to have like a... Oh really?
I feel like we had this combo, yeah. I was just a tiny bit too old, but I used to watch it with my neighbours. They were a bit younger.
I used to have this... Nala?
Oh my
Excuse
god, I
me.
remember these balls.
Yeah? And then watch it all come out now. I used to have this little cutout kind of stamp thing that we split on my toast to make my toast Teletubby toast in the morning. And it was like a little circle and you'd press it in. It's so good. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! Woo! Was that so fun?
Hiya! Hiya!
That's so fun. Ooh. 3, 2, 1. No, don't eat my chin. Don't eat my chin. No. Right, should we go get in the bath? Should we go in the bath? This new dribbling thing, she literally just does it on purpose, don't you? She just goes...
She's learning how to blow raspberries, I think.
Excuse me. Just finished giving Octi a bath and putting her to bed. And it's time to jump in the car. So Deliveroo doesn't actually reach mine and Zoe's house. So occasionally I'll do the laziest thing ever and order to either my sister's house or my mum and dad's house and then wait outside for the driver to arrive and then be like, oh, sorry mate, that's actually mine. And then they're really confused why I'm sat in the car and not in my house. And then I have to explain it, but it means that we can get Deliveroo. So I've just ordered some food to my sister's house and I'm gonna park outside and wait for the driver. And that way we can have a lovely Deliveroo tonight. 40 minutes later and I've secured the goods.